Yo, what's up, guys? This is the L7C bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel on Nexus. You already know how we do it over here. We go in with the main deck and we take on any and all comers. We already got an opponent, Ultra Greed. So let's see what they're doing. We go paper, then we go rock, and then we're okay, two in a row. Then we're seeing what they're gonna do. Then we get it. We decide to go first. Then we draw the hand. It's not that great. We got a Crackdown, Eternal Soul, Return of Dragon Lords, and a Rainbow Karibo. So we can stop an attack with Rainbow, and we can always take a monster with Crackdown. So that's good. But if he goes crazy, then this is going to be an OTK. I get smacked, call it a day. He summons this monster, and I'm like, what is that? I was like, is that an Ancient Warrior? And I was like, okay, the Ancient Warriors. All right, cool, cool. There's nothing I could really do there. It was asking if I want to activate my cards. I did not want to. He goes battle phase, and then goes main phase 2, end phase. I'm like, oh, I could tribute him to summon Dark Magician Girl. Hold on a minute. So then I play Crackdown. I take his monster, then he quits. And I'm just like, really? Really? Off a Crackdown? Come on, man. So then we hop into another game, because it's like, that was only a minute. Let's get it going. So then we hop in with this guy, go paper. I was like, okay, tie. Then he goes paper, I go rock, so he gets to go. Then this hand we got a Soul Servant, Blue Eyes, Navigation, Circle, and Apprentice. It's a significantly better hand than the last game that we just had. So we're seeing what he's doing. He dumped the Red-Eyes, then he did Return of Dragon Lords. So I'm like, okay, Red-Eyes, Black Flare. Then he had a set card. Then he plays Dark Sanctuary. I was like, so is this a Joey Bakura deck? And then we draw the White Zone of Ancient. So this hand is really good. So we can discard. So we're going to special summon. We're going to discard the Blue Eyes, obviously. Special summon Apprentice. We get the Apprentice Illusion effect. We're going to do no. Get Dark Magician to hand. Then we're going to play Circle. We're going to we're going to chain. Do we chain the Soul Servant here? We're like, yes, obviously. So this is the perfect combo, Circle Soul Servant. So that way you get to decide what's at the top of your deck, Dark Magician wise. So technically you're always guaranteed a card. So we get the Fusion spell. And then he quits as well. And I'm like, come on, does anybody want to play? Like, what's going on here? We go into our third game. We're like, all right, no matter what happens, this is the last game of this recording session. So then we click start, go paper, he goes paper, go rock, he goes scissors. So I get to go first. This hand too, Eternal Soul, Keeper of Dragon Magic, Chocolate, Monster Reborn, Blue Eyes, White Dragon. So we go Keeper. Yes, we do Keeper of Dragon Magic's effect 100%. Discard the Blue Eyes, get the Fusion Deployment. Then we play Fusion Deployment. Then we get the Dark Magician. And the reason we get Dark Magician in this case instead of a Blue Eyes is because we already have Eternal Soul in hand. If we didn't have Eternal Soul, we would have actually got a Blue Eyes and a Contact Fuse to make Twin Burst. So then Keeper Dragon Magic's effect. Bring back the Blue Eyes in defense mode. Set Eternal Soul. End turn. So we have my Blue Eyes, my Dark Magician, Eternal Soul, Keeper, and we got a Chocolate and a Monster Board in the back. So we're feeling pretty good. We're like, all right, so what's he? Then the feeling of pretty good goes to bad because he plays Red-Eye Fusion, and I'm pretty sure he's not sending Red-Eyes and Summon Skull. We all know what this card means. So he is going to summon the big boy, Dragoon. And he's like, do you want to activate anything? I was like, yeah, let me activate Eternal Soul right now and get the Dark Magic attack. So we're like, all right, here he comes. Let's get him out here. Yep, sends those two. He's using the Arcana Dark Magician artwork. So I'm like, all right, whatever. It does Dragoon's effect. Pops, Keeper of Dragon Magic. I lose 18. Does his effect again. Tries to target Dark Magician. No, sir. Eternal Soul protects me from your card effects, so you can't just pop me like that. You're going to have to attack me. And he made a huge mistake trying to pop the Dark Magician and attack the Dark Magician. That was a terrible play on his part because he forgot what my face down monster was. Like, man, Dragoon, you're good, but you can be killed in battle, my friend. So and we have Blue Eyes White Dragon, so we both just I'm just crashing into that. Get Dragoon out. That's one Dragoon out of here. Then we do Eternal Soul to bring back Dark Magician to attack directly for a smooth 25. And I'm still feeling good. I got the Dark Magic Attack, Super Poly Monster Reborn. So then we activate Dark Magic Attack, blow up his triple tactical talents he had set. Then we set Super Poly, and then we call it a turn. So we're like, alright, we got rid of Dragoon with Blue Eyes. Hopefully that's it for him. So then he sets a card. I'm like, okay. We're just still casually waiting to see what he's going to do next. He did just lose a Dragoon, and usually when you lose a Dragoon, you don't really have that much plays left. So he summons a Blackwing. I'm like, so is he playing a Blackwing deck? So is he going to try and go like Armor Mastered or something like that? I don't know. So then he summons another Blackwing. I was like, alright, so he's playing Blackwings. Okay. And then I was like, alright, let's see it. Let's see some Blackwings. But then he goes into Anaconda, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Really? In the TCG, since Dragoon just came out, he's at 3. And I saw the Red-Eyes Fusion, and I'm like, you've got to be joking. 2 Dragoons in the same game? And he loves that Arcana artwork. I'm not really a fan of that. So he does Dragoon again, and I'm like, you know what? Sorry, buddy. We're beating your Dragoon again. Super Poly, discard the chocolate. We can make our own Dragoon if we wanted to. Or make the Dark Magicians. We're like, nah, we're going to do the OG Super Poly Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. And there it goes. So he's just like, he's out of options, dude. I beat your Dragoon twice. I don't think he does anything after that. I actually think he quits here because he's like, I've summoned 2 Dragoons and I'm losing. I'm losing bad. So that's a bad look on his or her part. And it's just what we do. We don't cower in the face of a Dragoon or any of these boss monsters. And we got the main deck. We have cards to take out any sort of deck. And he quits. That's what the main deck does.